Hi, welcome to Lachlan Likes a Thing, a show where I take a thing and see whether or not I like it. Now the thing we're looking at in this video is the Audio-Technica ATH-M50X studio monitoring headphones. Now, before I begin this review, I should say first of all that Audio-Technica Australia actually gave me this review unit to keep. And this is a pair of the special edition versions of the M50X. So this is a limited run in the blue and copper color, but it also comes in black and white. And this headphone comes in at a recommended retail price of 249 Australian dollars. Now, the M50X is basically a revision of the very popular M50. The M50, which I have here, was basically my first full-sized headphone purchase, and back when I got it, this was one of the only games in town when it came to a high-quality, good value headphone. A lot of people would recommend this headphone for all kinds of scenarios because as a headphone, it's very durable, it's well thought out in terms of design, and it has a sound that is incredibly competent, especially for the street prices that you could get this headphone for. However, in that kind of time, and I've owned the M50 for quite some time, my thoughts on it have kind of stabilized, and I think that the M50, while it's a really good headphone that was originally designed for studio monitoring, I don't feel it's appropriate to use as a portable headphone. And the main reason for that is because the cable on the M50 is not suited for portable use. So basically, with the M50, you could get it in two versions. You could get one version, which I have here, with a 3-meter straight cable, or another version with a 1.5-meter coiled cable. And when you had that big cable hanging out of your pocket and you had this big kind of plug on the end of it, it just didn't sit well with the majority of kind of portable players in your pants and that kind of thing. That didn't stop people from recommending it all the time just because it was a really good headphone. But I did kind of hold off on recommending the M50 to most people because it's not the kind of thing that they can bring outside. The M50X very much takes a if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of approach. So we have the same kind of basic design with the M50. We have the same kind of chunky, durable, tried and tested design. The only key differences with the M50X are, number one, apparently the way the ear pads are made is slightly different now, which might have a slight effect on the sound, which I'll get into in a moment. And also, most importantly, the M50X now comes with a detachable cable. Hallelujah. Because now the M50X comes in the box with 3 cables. It comes with a 3-meter straight cable, it comes with a 1.5-meter coiled cable, and now it comes with a 1.2-meter portable style straight cable. And this cable is so much more suitable to have sticking out of your pocket and just for day-to-day use if you want to use this as a portable headphone. The M50X, in terms of comfort and physical design, is a quite substantially large headphone. So as you can see on the head, it is quite large and chunky, but I think the market has moved to the point where people are very willingly happy to wear large headphones on their head, I guess. And I personally find the M50X quite a comfortable headphone. The clamping force is, I don't know if it's been a change in production, but it seems slightly less than my previous M50 in terms of the ear pads. They are somewhat dense, but they have a kind of nice pliability to them. In terms of actual comfort, they are definitely really nice headphones to be wearing around town. Overall, the M50X is now a really good portable package because it folds up nice and small, it's durable, and it's been tried and tested, so we know that there's no major flaws in the design. So I'm absolutely happy to recommend this headphone on the basis of being a versatile kind of portable or home use kind of headphone. Now, in terms of sound, again, the M50X does not sound substantially different from the M50, if at all. Audio-Technica never made any big claims about the M50X really sounding any different. Tile over at Inner Fidelity has posted results that have indicated that the M50X does seem to exhibit some differences, some differences in terms of overall sound according to the measurements. But that could easily be put down to production variation, I guess, or just the fact that this headphone has been in production for so long that Audio-Technica has really refined the quality control and the ability to make these headphones sound consistent. So with the M50X, we have the same kind of basic signature. We have a sound that is, for a studio monitor, it's surprisingly not incredibly neutral. It still is a very, very competent sounding headphone, but in terms of actual sound signature, I would say it is slightly more aggressive than you would expect from a studio monitor. So in terms of the bass, it sounds slightly boosted in terms of the mid bass and the kind of sub bass kind of regions. So it does have a certain aggressive and almost at times woolly quality to the bass. For a lot of people, they might not find this totally neutral, though I do think it works well with a lot of kind of more modern genres of music. In terms of the treble, while I wouldn't describe this headphone as kind of substantially V-shaped, it does have a specific peak in the treble, which means that female vocals really do stand out, but there's a specific kind of shimmery, kind of almost metallic sounding emphasis on the treble, which gives everything sort of a shiny or a shimmery kind of feel to it. And for some people who are sensitive to that region of sound, you might also find the M50X just a bit too aggressive for your tastes. When I was comparing the M50X with the NADVISO HP50, I did remark that the NADVISO HP50, which is another kind of around ear portable headphone, was more kind of a well-balanced, more mellow sounding headphone. The M50X is definitely more a headphone that's going to be more in your face. It's going to be kind of more pronounced in the way it articulates the beats and the treble and that kind of thing. So for the price, I think that the M50X is one of these headphones that I would very, very happily recommend to most people as the headphone that if you wanted to get one headphone that was going to do it all, this is the one that I would go for. And the reason why I say this is because you can use it at home, you can use it on the go now, it's durable, it sounds good, it may not sound completely neutral or completely flat or perfect for every kind of user, and your individual kind of preferences may vary. For me, this has become my favorite portable headphone alongside my Sennheiser Amperiors. To draw kind of a comparison between those two headphones, I still do like the way that the Amperia is absolutely, in terms of weight, it is lighter weight and more secure on the head as a result. But for a kind of long, easy listening kind of headphone in terms of comfort, I do really like the around ear fit on the M50X. And I had to say the limited edition blue and copper, I think looks absolutely fantastic. Now, Audio-Technica also gave me a pair of M20Xs, and I'm going to be very curious to see how these actually stack up to the M50X. I haven't heard them yet, but I had to say, I think just simply by doing something so simple as having a detachable cable, which, you know, I'm surprised that they didn't do this earlier, but just through that simple change, I think Audio-Technica has made a headphone that is going to be very, very popular going forward. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. You can talk to me on Facebook at facebook.com/LachlanLikesAthing, on Twitter at LachLikesAthing. Thanks to all my regular subscribers, and happy listening.